X-Ray Delta 1, this is Mission Control.
This is Mission Control Houston. At present time, the flight controllers in Mission Control are monitoring the countdown and the status of the crew, the launch vehicle, and the spacecraft.
Alright, I hope everybody can hear me. I don't know where Sir Cork is. I haven't seen him for a while, but I pushed all the buttons I was told to push, so I'm going to assume that you can hear me. You have stumbled across Mission Control Mondays with me, CarrieAllen, here on the SteemStar network. Normally I would shout out a nice thank you to Sir Cork for being here and helping me on my second show, but I don't know where he is. I don't. So we're going to see what happens in any case. So, good evening, you guys. This is my second ever show. I'm simply as nervous as I was last week. Hi, Yidnith. I see you there in the chat. Hello. I got some better internet, so I hope that streaming is going to be a little bit better. I know last week it was a little rough for everybody, and there were times where it was just coming in waves, and a lot of you stayed and bared with me, and that was super nice. So, I got more internets, aisle 6, Walmart, and got some new cords, so I'm like hardwired into my computer, so that might actually help a little bit too. So, yeah. So first off, before I do anything else, I want to say hey to all the people who are in Discord with me. There's just a few of you. It looks like my husband's in and out somewhere. I'm not sure where, if anyone can hear. And then we've got Fishy Culture. I think she's doing chores, but she'll be right back. Yidnith is listening. It's 2 a.m. where she is, so thank you, Yidnith. I do have one of your songs I'm going to play a little later. It's okay if you fall asleep. No big deal. I'll still drop links and we'll give you all the love. I think the post still has a day left, so we're definitely going to share that a little bit later. I also had somebody, let's see who, Mino is also in here. Mino, you're the best. Today I'm going to do a little highlight on a Mino child, the Helping Net. We'll get into that a little bit later today too. And I've also got Odrau. I'm just guessing. It's Odrau. Hey, hi there, ho there. I hope you're having a fabulous, fabulous time. So, all right. I'm assuming everybody can hear me in here. I got no ways to knows if you do's or you're not. I see Yidnith is typing in there, so that's great. Okay, so it's cutting a little bit on her too. I have no way to check to see what I can set my bit rates at. Oh, I can actually see what's happening over here. I'm also using OBS for the first time. I had to download it 2 days ago because I was using XSplit before, and I found out that my little subscription expires at the end of the month and everybody uses OBS. So I might as well use OBS. So yeah, it looks like Yidnith is on limited Wi-Fi and she's having a little trouble, but it could still actually be my end. People have probably walked away. They've been sitting in here for a while, waiting for me to get started. So I'm just going to keep on going with the show as if you're here. So first, that little intro beginning was done by Soundwave's Photon. I will be maybe playing a song from him a little bit later today too, and I'll drop some links. Super sweet, so I do want to shout out to him. He is not visiting with us this evening quite yet, but I bet he'll be in later. And let's see here. So every week, what does my show do? All right, so it's Mission Control Mondays with me, although the official time is Tuesdays, UTC, 12 a.m. So it's a little different. If you are in the United States, your times, at least during this little bit of a show, is, I always forget which way to start. 5 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Mountain, that's me, 7 p.m. Central, and 8 p.m. Eastern. For everybody else, I could start listing them, but I don't even know who's listening from where, so it's hard to say. All right, you guys. So yeah, every week I have random things planned. I was kind of basing this off of my coffee talk thing. I've always kind of wanted to just have a show where I could just talk and drink coffee. Husband brought me a cute mug with $100 Benjamin on it because he loves me. That was a good drink. All right, so back to what my plans are. I've been looking up a lot of weird stuff, not just lately, like since the beginning of being able to use the internet. I do that. So I just look up things. And I decided I wanted to start sharing that because I felt like I was wasting a lot of time. Like my free time, I would do something, and then my reward would be watch some YouTube videos about some cool stuff like aliens and things. And then I found that I was spending like time doing that and not like really researching. Like I was researching like pretty hardcore some topics, and that's when I decided to start making my own little videos and sharing that with you. So I felt like I was actually contributing and sharing the things that I do also. So yeah, do some weird stuff there. I also will be playing music from Steemians who I've gotten permission from, of course. They've sent me tracks or YouTube videos that I'll be playing. I requested them because although my husband's here today and in the other room and will probably come in and visit in a little bit, every other week I'll be doing this by myself. So I'll need to have little times for pee breaks and things like that, especially if I'm drinking coffee. So I've been requesting specifically from Helpy, which is a group on Steemit and Discord, and some other places to get some music so that I could have something play and I'd be able to shill some musicians on here. I got some really special ones for you tonight, actually, that I am super, super stoked at. Little sneak. It's Nathan K and Yidnith are my Steemian musicians I'll be highlighting. My husband's also going to either play live or we're going to set up a YouTube video on a topic that we'll be talking about a little bit later as well. So yeah, we'll have Nathan K and Yidnith. I'll talk a little tiny bit about each of them. I don't know either of them super well. Both are new to Steemit. Both are amazing musicians, completely different, and so that's why I wanted to kind of spice it up a little bit. I was excited that I got those options so that I could use their stuff as well. Let's see what else. So talk about Steemit. Sometimes I might talk about like crypto things. I'm into that a lot. Right now it's just kind of down. I mean, nobody should be sad. I kind of just don't really pay a huge amount of attention to that right now. I know that it's the way of the future, as they say. So I'm not really entirely worried on the other end of things. Sometimes I get a little worried about some other crypto-y things, but most of the time I like to, talk about rainbows, bubbles, and unicorn farts. Keeps everybody happier that way. Plus, there's plenty of people that talk about the bad stuff. So that's why I want to talk about the nice stuff and the good stuff. So I also will play some games if there's people in chat and hanging out. Then I'll be giving away some SBDs sometimes. I've got some trivia questions ready for today, just random ones I actually pulled from a semi-old Trivial Pursuit game from 2008. However, the questions I chose I don't think would change to now, because sometimes, that happens, it changes, so I might have the wrong answer. But I'm just using these cards and not fact checking, so that's how that's going to go too. Let's see, what else? I might do some random facts sometimes for you guys just about space so that we can, keep learning as we're going here. I like to learn things. I like to entertain you, give you little bits of knowledge that you can remember and say when you're at a party and make you look really super smart. Everyone likes to look super smart. I mean, I do. And then let's see what else. Yeah. Oh, I've got some other little plans in here for you too. But we are only 8 minutes into the show here on the SteemStar Network. This is Mission Control Mondays with CarrieAllen. That's me. And it runs every Monday from now until the end of time. Or Tuesdays, 12 a.m. UTC time technically. But it's Mondays for me. So first up, you guys, what I kind of want to do to start off. Actually, I think I'm going to just switch that up right now too. I changed my mind a lot. I've got like a plan kind of laid out, so to speak, but it's movable. Like I can move it around and it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So actually first I'm going to do some facts. I like to give random facts about things because sometimes I'll like hear a fact and I'll be like, what the heck? I had no idea. In fact, I was just now thinking I told my husband something last night, like right before we were going to sleep. And he didn't know, and I didn't know, and he like burst into laugh. I can't even think of what it was. Man, it was so good. I guess you had to be there. That's sad. All right, it looks like I got another little bit of feedback for the few people that are listening in. We are getting a little cutting in and an outing. Let's see here. It doesn't look like Sir Cork is available, so I think, let's see. It might very well be mine. He had me set all of my controls and things up to stuff I don't know much about, and I can't really tell how fast something is going or not going because I don't know how to test it in OBS. I'm again new to OBS. Thank you for hanging out and staying. Sometimes, okay, so yeah, it looks like over in chat they're saying that sometimes it's doing pretty okay, but it's still cutting in and out a little. I will take those notes, and when I do get back with Sir Cork, I will ask if we need to like take some bitrate down or stream less. Like it looks like, because I'm just looking at myself through OBS right now, it looks like my picture's coming through really clear, but we could take that down a little bit. But I don't. We need some rate bits. Mino, you're totally right. You were right last time. I needed more internet. I got some. It's a little better, but we need all the things now. We need the bit rates and the rate bits and the internets. Oh, it is cutting a little on SteemStar. Thank you, Zipporah, for that. That's good too. Again, I'm really sorry, you guys. Thank you for hanging out and doing this. This will be good feedback for when Cork is around. I assume he just thinks that I'm awesome and I know how to fix stuff. Actually, let me see if I can do this while we're live. I'm going to go in and try to make the stream a little bit lovelier and see what we can do here. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm assuming less is better. So I just did that. I took off some bit rates. I don't know what that means. I hope I wasn't supposed to add them. From my notes, it seems like I was supposed to take them down. Oh, Mino, my RPMs are always running over 5, bruh. Always over. Always. So I just took it down just a little tiny bit, and I don't know how long it'll take for it to catch up from what I'm doing. And honestly, some of these other numbers that I'm looking at, I don't know what they mean. It does tell me what my dropped frames are. That doesn't sound good. So my image is frozen over there. But on the main page, my voice is coming through. Let's see. I wonder... I'm pulling it up, but it should be muted so I can actually like see myself. Is anybody see me? Oh, loss of transmission. Okay. Are we in again? Okay, I think I'm back. Something went down. And now we should be back up again. All right. Yeah, I saw the loss. I saw the loss. Okay, cool. So you can hear me now. I hope that when I play your videos that it'll work. Internet does that all the time. I feel like internet gets unplugged. Deranged visions, you're right. I wish somebody would fix that so it doesn't do it all the time. So yeah, it looks like I'm set up on this thing. I don't know. It looks like Steam, the bot, accidentally turned back on. Again, I only can run it from my end, and I love you so much every now. Okay, so we're going to take all of these little notes that you guys have, and we'll give them to him, and that way we'll be able to know exactly what I need to run on. Because, again, I'm not even 100% sure. Oh, Yeneth is audio only. That's probably good. All right, let's see if I can go into the settings and move something else around and see if we can get it better. I'm going to go into your output here. Audio bitrate is good. Video bitrate, we're going to just bring your butt down. I had notes about that. Let me look real quick. So we're going to go, 18's on the low end. It should be running okay on that. I'm going to go 17 and see what happens. I don't even know if that's going to count. Apply. Okay. Aw, thanks for bearing with me, you guys. So I guess I'm going to just keep going, sadly, with the show while it's coming in and out. I'm not sure if I should keep doing that or if I should do something else. So the bot is, yeah, we're good there. We're good there. Okay. Thanks. Zipporah's going to pop offline. Thanks for hanging in there and for all the feedback, Zipporah. That was really helpful. Hopefully next week we'll figure out all these little problems that I'm having and we'll be able to get everything more under control and you'll be able to hear me streaming. I did turn it down again a little bit. I don't understand all the droppy drops. So I might just keep going for the next couple of hours, and then know that if it's so bad, don't feel bad. You can leave, or you can hang out and chat a little bit. I don't know if I even have the ability to like pull people over so that during like little contests for the people who are in there, I might be able to try it though. So I might be able to pull people into the control booth while we're playing, and that way everybody can at least hear me in there if that's a problem. But the questions I have typed out, so they'll be ready to go. I'm really sorry again, it's cutting in and out. I wish I had the answers, but I probably will next week. So yay, that's exciting. All right, so a little bit back into the show, trying to figure out how this is all working. So I was saying earlier that I do like to pop in little bits of information, so even if you feel like you're wasting your time with me here on Mission Control Mondays, you're probably going to learn a few things, get to listen to some new music from some Steemians. You'll probably get to hear a little about something happening on Steemit lately, and you might learn about space. Now that's just going to be randomly things thrown in. For instance, did you know that Mercury and Venus are the only two planets in our solar system that do not have any moons? Boom. I facted you. Now you can take that out into the world. You can pretend like you know stuff and things. You're welcome. It'll be good for you. That's right. Boom. I was just looking up hugs, you guys. Good night, everybody. Yidnith is trying to make it a little bit... Since she's still here, actually, while we're in here, and I know Yidnith wants to get to her nappy nap time soon, I could go ahead and do a little highlight on Yidnith here. Let me find my links. Let me find them here. So I was going to wait a little bit, but let's start here. So I am going to drop a little linky link into the chat here in just a second. And this is what I'm going to be playing for you in a second. Also, we're going to switch over so that you can hopefully hear it. I hope it streams well enough. Again, if it doesn't work, know that tomorrow or the next day, depending on how fast I can get it uploaded and stuff like that, I will upload this, and I am recording it in real time, so there won't be any jumps and things like that because it won't be going through the internet side of things. So if it does sound really bad, you can always come back and check it out later and listen to it a little bit better. So here is that link. I just popped it in there. So yeah, this is Yidnith. She is a part of Helpy, which I haven't really talked about yet, but I am going to talk about that a little bit later today. Yidnith is really, really new to Steemit, you guys. You might want to pop in and go check her out. She is an artist. Now this video that I'm going to play for you in just a second, she did do it in 2014. It is so good, you guys. Like, there's a lot of really excellent like photo editing. She just looks like a fairy. It's just I just love it. And it's real Irish, and I think deep in my soul that's what I am, even though I was born in America. But yeah, I think I've got that. Those are in my roots too. So I enjoyed this. It's not a super long song. I think it's like 3.5 minutes or so. It is called The Waking of the Spring. If you're in chat, you've already noticed that. So yeah, she wrote this, I think, what year is it now? 18, heyo, about 4 years ago, and she's just shared this link. So the link that I did put into chat, it is still active for 1 day, so do pop on over there and give her some upvoty love, you guys, upvoty love. So without further ado, if I can figure out how to use this thingamaboober OBS that I'm doing, I should have her all set up, and she should automatically start playing. So Yidnith, as you're all cozy in bed, listening, I want to pump you up a little bit. Thank you so much for being here and for allowing me to play your music live on Mission Control Mondays here on the SteemStar Network.
Melting icicles, steaming ship droplets, giving birth to glittering sprites that rejoice and splash at the fountain, dazzling under the light and gracefully sing in the new stream of colors, the waking of the spring. Our lonely world singing, we tantalize the sands,
X-ray Delta 1.
So I love that so much. Thank you, Yidnith. I'm sorry again, it's coming through a little icky. I did run out into the other room. My husband's streaming on his laptop so I could hear what it was sounding like. I feel like there was a little bit of double feedback on the way back, so I changed something and I hope it fixed it. But I stayed in my dungeon here. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, yeah, Fishy says it was too choppy, but you can barely tell. It's so true when it's coming through like that. It makes it just impossible to understand how it's working. So, again, that's very sad. I am also recording everything, so the whole thing will be available that you can listen to in the background while you're doing your chores, and then be able to check out the YouTube videos, so you'll be able to see my face, and then the videos that I do pop in for everybody else, too. Oh, she said I've got lost audio now. Let's see here. So I'm in here. All of those are on. Alright. That seems okay. Oh no. I'm not 100% sure if anybody can hear me. It looks like I do have live. Yep. My snowball mic is on. All right. How very sad this is. I assume that my husband would run into her if he didn't hear me saying anything and if it was just dead silence. I assume that. Okay, he said he can hear me. He just screamed from the other room, so that's funny. All right, guys. So, again, this is Mission Control Mondays with CarrieAllen on the SteemStar network. Thanks to Sir Cork, he set up MSP Waves and then passed it along and is now building the SteemStar network as well. Here on Mission Control Monday, I will talk about things on Steemit, things that are on my mind, weird news. I'll have some games sometimes, and hopefully at some point we'll get all this technical stuff taken care of, and you'll actually be able to hear me, and it won't be all choppy chops. So anybody that can hear me in and out, my feelings won't be hurt if you run away from the show today, and I'm just going to keep going till my time's up and still doing my little plan. I might have my hubs come in, but if it's so choppy right now, I was going to have him do live. I'll still ask him and see what he wants to do, but I have it set up so that we can play his song, so at least the recording later will be good. Although recording it live would also be the same, but be a little bit different for everything. So again, I'm sorry about all the problems here, but we're just going to keep going as if there's no problems. Oh, it looks like I got another little visitor. Do you hear me? Do you not hear me?
Me?
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if he was coming in to tell me he could hear me or saying anything.
Yeah.
All right. So Mino also says that it's choppy, but we do hear me. Thanks for bearing with me. I don't know if I would do the same for others. Most of the time I'm like, it's choppy. I can't hear it. So I'm so sorry. I have nobody to help me do anything. All right, that's not a message that I needed. All right, guys. So, again, like I said, feel free to run away if you need to. I also want to say, Mino, I love you. And I did want to do a little Steemit shout out to Helpy here today. Actually, I'm going to do that real quick. Let's just do that right now. So I'm going to get everything set up. So I wanted to do a shout out to Helpy. Mino is in the Discord chat with us right now, barely hearing anything that I'm saying. So he had this little brainchild to set up a group on Steemit and on Discord to just help, like generally help with like navigating of Steemit, doing markdown posts, little teachery things, and just giving, you know, support to each other. Right now it's set up so anybody can follow Helpy, and every day there is a daily trivia question that you can go in and answer, and you might get upvoted if you're right. So the questions are always multiple choice. They're things about Steemit. A lot of times they're things that I don't know, which is a lot of reasons why I don't try to guess them. There's also other possibilities. We do have a Discord, but it is invite only. We're kind of like the teachers and trying to help out, but we do welcome new people in. We're not like totally exclusive or anything crazy like that. I have grown to love this little group on Helpy a lot. In fact, it was just randomly started with a bunch of musicians, so that is a good, huge group of us in there. A lot of people, I think, met via open mic here on Steemit, and then Mino, like I said, and that's how We also met Mina was through open mic, me and my husband, Chris Roberts. And then he started this little helpy group, and I like doing things like markdown. I've got some posts, actually Tuesday. Oh, Tuesday, that's tomorrow. Tuesday I will be publishing an updated markdown Pimp Your Post post. So yeah, you can just move the lights as you come. Oh yeah, you might turn that down. So Tuesday I will be doing a Pimp Your Post update with a few extra things. I have one that I've been using for months that's super hilarious to me that I really like. But there are like 3 things that are not in the list because I didn't want it to be too long. But I'm going to go ahead and make it longer because you might as well get to know all those things too. So I also don't think I have the capabilities to move people over and to talk to me. So my guest for today is only going to be my husband, who is sitting in here. But first, keeping on the helpy little thing here, if we pop me over into this browser, if you're watching right now, all I have up is the helpy page on Steemit so that you can see over here. I wanted to actually pimp a little bit of another post. Helpy did a curation for homesteading today, and it was done by LL Farms. She is also a member of Helpy and super amazing. Now this curation post, it has a lot of really good stuff in it, you guys, for this week. This is the 5th time that LL Farms have done this, and there are a ton of homesteaders here on Steemit, and they're just doing a great thing. They're doing great things here, so I'm just kind of scrolling through that here. So yeah, may need to boost volume. That's that one. Let's see. All the volumes seem to be up, except for that one, which doesn't really matter. Oh, she may needs to do that. Yeah. LL Farms is super awesome. It is true. So she's been working really hard on these Helpy posts. And I would just say pop over to Helpy. It's easy as it can be at HELPIE. And then check that out. Like I said, you can follow them, and every day there's a question post, and you can answer the question at the bottom for potential upvotes. You know, if you get it right. Stuff like that. So that's pretty good too. So I am going to say thank you, Mino. You're pretty awesome. And again, I forgot. I was bringing this up is because the people who Yidnith is also a part of Helpy. And so she knew when I was coming in asking for songs and things, she was already in there. And then Nathan K., who I'll be highlighting a little bit later, also part of that too. So it's like a really nice group of people. You might check it out, see if you can be friends. Oh no. Don't look at that yet. We're going to look at that in just a second for the people watching. I just made that disappear and the people listening don't know what I did. I'm so sneaky. Alright guys, I think, let's see, who do we got in the chat McChattins? Anka's in here, Deranged Visions, Mino, Adro, I really don't know how to say that, and Yidnith, she's still hanging on even though it's like nearing the witching hour. I guess it's like 2:30 for her right now. That's crazy late time, All right. So I do have my, do you have your music thing too? Oh. So I've got my sweet husband here. I'm going to move my chair over just a little. This OBS thing, it doesn't have as big of a screen. You can move yours over too. Yeah. It doesn't have quite as big of a screen as the XSplit did, so we kind of got to like smoosh in a little bit close like this. Yeah. Oh, and he's trying to smash in like even extra now. So this is Chris Roberts, my husband.
Hello, everybody.
He's here. I'm not as like, Yidna says hi. It's true. Hey guys, thanks again for hanging in there. So what I want to talk about with my husband here is a little bit of Steemit / regular kind of news, I guess. So in the last several days, I can't even remember what day started it or what. I'm sure Chris will be able to help me and tell me a little bit better. But there's been this super awesome trending hashtag, delete Facebook. I'm for this. Full disclosure, however, I still have a Facebook. I run a nonprofit. And until I'm able to convince the board that they don't need it, then I still have it. Plus, I really like Messenger, works really well for me. And although Discord is just perfect, and I really love it too, especially for private messages, it's really hard getting people to try new things. And I have everybody hooked over there. So I don't really go in and check anymore. But yeah, hashtag delete Facebook. And so Hubs has do you have some stuff to say about this? He has a post recently. I bet I can probably pull that up real quick here. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. We'll see. So yeah, I'm gonna pop a thing up here. So Facebook has been for at least months on me, and Chris probably also, and maybe many of you. When I first started here on Steemit, I was really excited, and I wanted to bring other people from social media that I was on already, like Steemit. No, wait, that's not right. Facebook and Instagram, mostly Facebook. I do use Instagram quite a bit, and I also use Twitter. My light is so bright.
Well, I don't really use Instagram or Twitter, and I never have, but I was part of the original, I guess, Facebook generation. We were in college when Facebook started, right? So when it was the Facebook.
I got no internet. Oh.
And so
you go ahead.
So it was originally the Facebook, which I think started as a joke from the movie Dead Man on Campus. I don't know if anybody remembers that, but I think it was this thing called the freshman Facebook, and and it was like a way that they would find people to hook up with, and then, but yeah, I think that's probably what gave somebody the idea to call it Facebook in the first place. But so are we connected and everything?
I think we're kind of connected back on a little bit. A second ago, when all I did was literally tried to load Chris Roberts' page here real quick so I could pull something up about his delete Facebook love.
Is it there? Okay, there. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, it's
okay,
having a little bit of trouble.
So the link will be coming up soon. But anyway, I've had a love-hate relationship with Facebook over the years, like a lot of you probably have. It's, sometimes you're like, oh, gung-ho about it, and you like what you're seeing, your family and friends and all of their updates and everything, and then you want to share some of your stuff too, and then there's other times when you just like hate it, and you hate everything about it, and you're seeing a bunch of garbage, and it's not any good for anybody. And then I think we all found at some point that we just had hundreds and hundreds of friends. I mean, they call them friends, but really, it should be like followers or something else. But anyway, they got us used to the idea that our list of Facebook friends was actually our friends, and then I got to the point a couple of years ago here where I was like, well, none of those people are actually my friends. They're kind of just people that I know from high school and college, and most of them are just completely have gone a different direction. Like I used to be an actor, and I studied theater in college, and so did Carrie, and we don't really do that anymore. Now we kind of do this, and we live in the mountains, and we have an awesome life, but it's not professional theater or anything like that.
No. And husband also, although the song that we're going to play for you in just a little bit that Chris wrote months ago when we found Steemit, and then we were really sad about Facebook, there's another song, Unfriend song, that I use kind of like as and I did not prepare that song today, so I don't know if we'll be able to play that unless I can get it all set up. So yeah, and Gidneth in the chat, you're totally right. So pages are not shown. She said in the chat they're not shown due to the algorithm, and that's a big thing about Facebook. Like at first, you had friends or followers from your page, and those people were opting in. They were saying, "I want this content. I want to see this content." And then now Facebook's like, "Nope. You have to pay for that. It doesn't matter that they wanted to do it." And I get that they're a business and they have to make money, but it seems like they've done this all in a not very fair and shady way. So as a business that makes money, I get to choose whether or not I want to use them or not. And that's what I think a lot of people are doing. And I think that the exodus will be mighty. And they're going everywhere. It's not just Steemit, Minds.com. I have an account over there that I totally neglect and don't use at all. But they've been using, it's not called a token, but some kind of currency on their site. And then they are soon turning that into a crypto. So that's going to get a lot more people over there also. So really it's delete Facebook because of all the little crazy things. It's not cool. In the link that we put in, yeah, and Anka said that their stock is way down. Yeah, I feel like a few days ago something really plummeted, and all I did was like kind of giggle and not pay much attention to it. So screw those people.
And effective really soon, they're going to be removing all cryptocurrency related ads, and like just like Google and YouTube and everything. I think in a couple of months here, and so that's going to be just another big hit for them. But yeah, they're just not doing anybody any good right now. They're just kind of like encouraging division and getting people entrenched into memes and ideas, and in the song we're gonna do the Nothing Good on Facebook song, right? Yeah. So I mentioned in the song that there's it used to at least be pictures of cute kitties and stuff all the time, and like where did the kitties go? It's like hardly even kitties anymore. You have to like I scroll through and I see a bunch of like political garbage. But yeah, I want to see like those what do you call them? The ones with humans doing awesome things. The people are awesome videos. Yeah, those are really cool. I don't even see those anymore if I like ever look at my Facebook feed.
Yeah.
But honestly, Facebook kind of has us all shadow banned. I think if you would go, like if you happen to still have a Facebook account, I actually do. I haven't deleted it yet because it has a whole bunch of pictures on it. But if you do have a Facebook account and you try to share something from Steemit, you'll probably notice that it just doesn't really get shown. Like if you just pay attention to the reach of that, unless somebody actually goes and finds it on your page and shares it.
Or if you say like I got married, then they show it to everyone. So there are certain keywords that no matter what, though I mostly feel like I'm shadow banned and they just don't show any of my stuff. Specifically, if it has the word Steemit even in it, even if it was like S.T.E, like I tried that one time and still no one saw it. And then I tested by sharing just a random funny quote picture or something of me, and then I had like within like an hour I had like 16 likes. So I knew that they just simply weren't showing that, because why would nobody care about watching me do a puppet video and singing? I mean, I'm hilarious. So it makes no sense that my friends wouldn't have enjoyed that, because it was a really funny video. And so that's why it made me kind of sad, but then I got over it. So yeah, Yidnith also said Instagram still does work, and I agree with that. I still use Instagram quite a bit, but it was bought by Facebook, and now some of those things are also starting to be affected, but they weren't for a really long time. And then, yeah, and Anka says, yeah, we can download whole albums. You can go directly into Facebook and download literally everything. It is a hot mess zip file, but it'll have all of your important things that you'll want, pictures and stuff, but it also will do crazy things like status updates. Like, who wants those? But in any case, you can definitely download those. It's all the information Facebook has on you. I would probably take 4 days here at my house because of our sweet, sweet internet connection. But then we could delete Facebook if I didn't have a job where I needed to use it, because I can't. And that makes sense too. Like, I can't have a Facebook account unless I have a human Facebook account. And I get that. But really, I just need it to run another business thing. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, Facebook, that makes more sense. Yidnith in chat just said that Facebook shadow banned YouTube links. And I didn't think about that, but that makes sense, because I was just using YouTube links that may have had Steemit in the title. And even then, they weren't using it because now they're trying to do their streaming and the videos from Facebook. Like everything that I log into, because I just downloaded OBS, now I can do like live streaming to everywhere, where you couldn't really do that before. So yeah, that's a little bit crazy. So I'm super sad because Facebook, and like, you can't even tell that I'm sad now, but I was so sad about Facebook in the first place because it was like my boyfriend that I loved. And like, I liked Facebook. I liked spreading joy and happiness and unicorn farts all over the darn place. So yeah. Oh yeah, I'm just looking in there. Oh, and okay. So yeah, I feel you, Yidness. I understand that it's a company too. I totally get it, and that's why I'm saying we get to choose what companies we deal with. So then that works out just fine for us. So I would like to, for a quick little second while we're on this Facebook talk, I love Steemit and I think it's great. But like I said, months ago, when this was happening and we were switching over to the Steamland place, because we're kind of newish still too, Chris wrote this sad song, and he went into the forest over by our house. We live in the middle of Colorado and the mountains, the San Luis Valley, right below the Sangre de Cristo. I can't ever say it.
Sangre de Cristo.
He'll say it for me. The mountains. It actually means blood of Christ because at night, in the summer, at dusk, the mountains look like they are red. Like it's insane. They really do look like they're just covered in red. MySpace still exists, Anka. I think.
No, it doesn't. MySpace is gone for a long time.
Dude, later I'm going to try to go to my old MySpace.
There's no MySpace.
Chris thinks there's no MySpace.
There's no MySpace.
That's so sad. That's so sad. Okay, so guys, we're going to do a quick little switch in here. I don't think it's a hugely long song, but I am going to take a quick break and I'm going to run through and go tingle. Next up, we've got There's Nothing Good on Facebook Anymore. It's an original country song by my dear husband, Chris Roberts, here on the SteemStar Network on Mission Control Mondays with me, CarrieAllen.
This song's called There's Nothing Good on Facebook Anymore. There's nothing good on Facebook anymore. Older friends and newer trends have gotten me pretty sore. And being in touch is oh so much of what I used to adore. But there's nothing good on Facebook anymore. There's nothing good on Facebook these days. Back in the day it would get you laid, but I guess that was just a phase. 'Cause now it's just a playground where your fat Aunt Debbie plays. There's nothing good on Facebook these days. There's nothing good on Facebook, don't you know? It used to be so cutesy, tell me where'd the kittens go? The endless memes and broken dreams have made a bigger show. There's nothing good on Facebook, don't you know? There's nothing good on Facebook, can't you see? Where your very best is worth no less than popularity. And no one takes a profit except for old Mark Zuckerberg. There's nothing good on Facebook, can't you see? I mean, there's nothing good on Facebook anymore.
All right, guys, and we're back. I was seeing in the chat there that I'm still having a lot of issues with my interneting things. I'm going to try to fix up a little bit of a setting. And yes, Anka, poor Facebook, indeed. That song, actually, when he wrote it the first time and I watched it, I got like super teary-eyed on him. And I was like, I'm so sad, you guys. I'm so sad. Because it's true. Like, it was like a boyfriend. So I dropped my bitrate again. I'm sure there's something else I could put down, but I don't have anybody to ask. So I just don't know. So yeah, okay, so again, I keep saying so. It's my verbal fungus. Verbal fungus. That is a term that I learned in college, that both of us learned in college from one of our professors. But it stuck with me forever because it makes the most sense to me. It's the things that we say to fill in spaces while we're thinking. And it could be things like and, or like, or so, or or And then some people's verbal fungus, they're a little better at it, and they're able to kind of repeat words to fill in the spaces, like while they like repeat what they just said while they're thinking about the next thing rather than saying and that's pretty impressive, but I still call it verbal fungus even though they're not using any of those weird little words that exist on there. So you guys, it looks like okay, Yidnith, thank you so much for staying. You're the best. I know that the sound hasn't been great tonight. It's almost 3 o'clock for her. She's about to pass out. Don't worry though, she's already cocooned up in a nice warm little burrito, and she's just gonna pass right out. I can tell that's what she's gonna do. So thanks for that too. All right guys, I was gonna wait a few minutes here, but let me see. I got 10 minutes till our halfway time, so I'm gonna drop another fact on you. I actually should get into my topics for my weird news. I've got some things that are gonna make you giggle probably. So okay, I don't even know which one I was going to do, but I can't even remember. Okay, guys, here's your space fact to look smart the next time you're out at a bar or somewhere doing things like that. The width of the Milky Way is around 100 light years. That makes no sense to me.
100,000?
100,000 light years. I can't read. Thank goodness he's here so that he can tell what's happening, because I don't even know either.
100,000 light years, as if you can tell the difference between 100 light years and 100,000 light years, because I couldn't. Either way, it's just
that's
a
true.
long way, or wait, is it a long way or a long time?
Well, it's both, because it's the
years of light.
Yeah, it's how long it takes for light to be seen over amount of years, because it's such a long distance.
So that's the
light.
width.
It's like this.
So that's the shorter dimension. So the length would be what's the length of it?
Oh, the length would be what goes like all the way around, and I don't know if they can measure that.
How do they know what the width is?
I don't know how they do anything.
100,000 light years.
I do things all the time, and I never ever know. Yeah, I don't know. Anka says that we may never be able to travel out of the galaxy. I agree. When I do science things all the time, and I've like been recently covering some like weird science stuff. Like I have a coffee talk with Carrie, I think from just a few days ago, about space gold. There was this big collision in space. Holy cow. In fact, I'm going to grab that link for you guys really quick, because it's that interesting. So there's a big collision that happens. Apparently, man, I don't want to tell you any quotes because I already wrote it and did it, but I might lie to you now that I'm not remembering it exactly. Let's see how old it is. Space Gold. Carrie, where are you? Oh, 4 days ago. So yeah, I'm going to drop the link over in chat so you can check it out, and then you can tell me if I'm lying when I'm trying to do things from memory over here. So there's my Space Gold thing in the chat coming in just a couple of seconds here. So I'm going to just look at my too long didn't watch so I can tell you. So yeah, and it explains a little bit about light years and stuff in there. So this big, huge explosion thing happened way far away. And my main question, Anka, that you had brought up before is like, how do they even know that this happened there? And they're all like, there's definitely gold in it. I'm like, how do you know that? But all I'm doing is really reporting on said facts and information that are being given. So yeah, in August of last year, this explosion happened, and inside this explosion it created 10,000 Earths worth of debris containing really, really heavy precious metals that oh Chris just drank my coffee. It only has cream in it, it's not like crazy bad. So it made all these Earths of all this stuff, and so they're guessing, like they had all these weird guesses about where gold came from before, and like if it was just on our planet or in other places, and now they thought that it was like had to do with stars exploding and not having enough mass, but now they're assuming that if this happens just once every 10,000 years, then that is plenty of heavy precious metal particles that would be able to seed the whole universe till the next 10,000 years. So that's like, I don't know, I don't understand how it all works. It's just really interesting to me. So if you want, you can check that out, see if I said anything super duper wrong. Yeah, Anka says the star explosion produces all the elements, and yeah, so they were assuming, at least before they found out about this thing, that that's where we got essentially all of our stuff from. But now, after finding this explosion again, so far away, like it says in my little notes somewhere how far away it is, like silly far away. Like I don't understand how. Like somebody said, when's that gold gonna get here? And I think we could figure that out based on math. Like I even wrote it in one of the comments. I like put all the information that we had, and I blamed coffee, which is why I didn't know how to do it. So that's fun. So that's fun for me too. So you guys, again, thank you for being here. It is 6:53 for me. That's mountain time here in the United States on... Oh no, the explosion. Before, I'm going to go ahead and say that. So it is Mission Control Mondays with Carrie on the SteemStar network. We're here every single Monday, or technically Tuesdays at 12 AM UTC time. And down here in the chat it says, Anka asked, did it happen several thousand years ago? And it happened in August.
It was spotted.
The explosion was spotted.
Spotted in August.
So when it actually happened, I read a bunch of little articles on it. The light exploded so much and it shook things. Like, I don't think Earth felt it. But the NASA website actually has some really, really cool illustrations that they made. Obviously not the thing, because... I guess they're just making it up, but they made an animation illustration that watches essentially what it was. And in my video, I kind of describe it too. It's like they were just spinning really fast around each other, these two neutron stars, super heavy ones. And then they got too close because their masses made them pull all the way together. And when they finally got together, it made this huge boom, and it started to like slowly just pull out. And when that boom happened, all over Earth, all these like special sciencey things that keep track of stuff that happens in the universe, they picked it up. There were satellites outside of Earth's orbit that picked it up also. And like, yeah, she just said in chat, it must have happened a long ass time ago. Yeah, like a quadrillion years ago. If we're just seeing it, August 2017, we saw the explosion from it. So I don't know how they do that exactly, but it's super interesting to me, and I kind of like it. Anka's holding down the chat in there, making sure that I don't get sad. You're the best. I heart you with my heart. It's true. All right, guys. Whoa, 6:55. So I think we've got a few people here in chat. It's going to be a little bit slow. I'm going to give an SBD away or two. I've just got some random trivia questions about stuff and things. They are, again, from a Trivial Pursuit game from 2008. The questions that I have chosen, they should be pretty okay and easy for you to figure out what to do here. So this first one is kind of fun. I'm not quite good at what the problem of me talking and then when you hear it, like when do I push enter in the chat so that happens simultaneously. I may never figure that out ever. I may never figure it out. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do a little bit of trivia. Literally Trivia Pursuit. Pretty easy question here. I mean, you can hang out or you can go and then come back if I need you. I wanted you to be here for Facebook.
Right.
I wanted you to play. And I might need you again because we're only an hour in.
Okay.
Because I don't know what I'm going to do. But after I do this little gamey poo here in just a second, I'm probably going to do a little highlight on Mr. Nathan K, who's still over here, it looks like. I'm going to play his song up next. So maybe if you get it, like try to run it, maybe not.
What?
I just don't know. If you just try to run it out there so you can see how it here plays. I'm afraid it's going to take too much of our internet, which is not good.
Yeah, it's probably better to just not even
try to do that.
Let the other folks give us feedback.
I did not know that. Mino says Anka is heavy into astronomy. I love that stuff too, obviously. I'm a little nerdy. Dude, that's cool. She should. That's why I was like, I'm going to drop the link in here, and if I say things wrong, then the truth is in the link. So you don't have to believe it.
It's okay. We love to be wrong.
Yeah, I'm totally cool with being wrong. Like, you call me out, because then that's how I'm going to remember what's right better. Like, if I was never, like, there would have to be a reason. I'd be like, oh, that definitely happened. I made a mistake, and now I'm not going to forget that again. So, to be fair, since my stream is so crappy, I'll probably be trying to work with stuff. I did do a tester with Cork earlier today to see if it would run, and he said it did. We ran for like a minute, 2 minutes or so, and I didn't have any trouble. So I don't know. I'm going to do some research between now and then and do it again. So it's about 2 minutes until 7 o'clock here, or at least the hour wherever you may be at around the world. And I am going to go ahead and do my trivia again. Chris is so cute just sitting there. He's being my supportive husband. And for those of you just listening in chat and not looking on the video, he's just sitting next to me because he loves me. Right there. Yeah, he loves me. He gives me the thumbs up loves. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm dropping the question finally. I'm trying to think. So if I say it now, okay, so the question, and then I'm going to count to like 5 and drop it in the chat. So maybe you'll hear it at the same time, and then everybody, it'll be fairish. First question, man, it says, yeah, it's a geography question, although it doesn't really have to do with geography so much, except yeah, it doesn't. So, what weren't worn in the Hawaiian Islands until the 1870s? Again, for some SBD that I'll be giving away, what weren't worn in the Hawaiian Islands until the 1870s? Kind of hoping that just went into chatty chat, and so now you guys can make your guessy guesses and see what we have going on today. After I do probably one more little question here, I am going to highlight our next musical Steemian guest, Nathan K., who's still hanging out in chat today. So it's always nice to be there when people say nice things about you. At least I like hearing it. So I'm glad that I'll be able to get to do that still. So we're getting some answers coming. We're getting answers coming. We're getting answers.
I believe they're called hula skirts.
Just skirts, period. Okay, so we've got answers coming into chat. I'm looking for particularly, I really like Mino's answer here. You're seeing it in the live chat feed if you're on the screen. And he said skirty skirts made of straw. And I'm gonna give that to him because the actual answer is...
Do they have to be made of straw?
I mean, the answer is grass skirts, and straw is basically grass that dried and hardened. So I think that counts. So I'm gonna say grass skirts, and that means Mino is our winner. Mino's our winner! He's laughing. I gave it to you for skirty skirt on account of being creative answer. You onesies! You totally did! Before that, Anka asked what did they wear before 1870? Nothing. Nothing at all. It's warm there. It's not like it's Colorado in the mountains where it's snowy. They put the skirts on and they're like, cool, now we're pretty. Everybody likes to feel pretty now and then. Mino, you are a winner. You won today. You have won. Woohoo! Nathan, you're right. They wore skin. All right, we're going to do another question here. Taking it, my coffee was very cold, that drink, and it wasn't as tasty as when it's warm. So the face that Chris made earlier when he drank, it was a very similar face that I just made. So I don't feel so bad. Okay, this next one is, a hair just flew into my water. Ugh. Oh well. I'll drink it anyway. I don't hate. I'm cool with that. Alright, so our next one has to do with space again because I'm just a little nerdy. I picked some random questions. So in just a few seconds, I'm going to try to line that up again. I wonder how good I did before. Probably not super good. So the next question in our little trivia game, that's right, I'm giving away more SBD. Because you guys are great for hanging out with me, even though it might not be coming through so clear. So our next question that I'm going to try to line up perfectly is, how long does a full solar eclipse last? The question for some SBD today, and I'm actually going to give you a hint here. I'm looking for the answer in number of seconds. How long does a full solar eclipse last? All right, I popped that into chat. I hope it's showing up in some way to you guys there. Whoa, I'm scrolling back up. Whose poop is getting tangled? I'm so confused. Oh, Lord. All right, so, all right, again, I'm going to just repeat the thing. I did drop the question into chat already. How long does a full solar eclipse last? I'm looking for the answer in seconds. In seconds. Oh, you're right. Anka, thank you for that clear up there. My poop will tangle if I drink hair. I mean, it's not a big piece of hair, so, although I do have dogs and I have witnessed that of what you speak of. And it's not cool, and sometimes you have to put on rubber gloves to help because you love your dog, and so you help them do it. A solar eclipse. So Mina's answer to the solar eclipse will last 23 steam transfers. Okay, so now I have to do math. I don't know if that's fair for the host of the show. So if a steam transfer takes 3 seconds, no, your answer, oh, that was a hint. No, your answer is wrong, but steam is faster than almost the speed of light. Yeah, Nathan's giving it good. We might not have a winner today. Ooh, wait, what's that? I gotta find out what the answer is. Okay. We got a closest crap answer here, actually. I'm gonna take the closest answer. I think everybody that's in here so far has maybe given it a guessy guess. It looks like Mockingbird Sparrow. That's a sweet name, person. I was gonna say bro, but I don't know if you'd be offended by that or not. But yeah, that name is super cool. Welcome to the show. We're having some technical difficulties. It's coming in and out. But I will be putting the show up tomorrow on YouTube, so you can just listen to it in the background that you want to. Oh, Mino. Actually, I might throw Mino some extra prize winning because he says he wins by default because he's wearing a shirt. And he was told that is a good thing. And that's true, Mino. Wearing a shirt is a good thing. Generally. I mean, if you're just at your house, though, then I don't think it would really matter. That's right. Only if it's an astronomy shirt. We're on Mission Control Mondays here on the SteemStar network, where everything's about outer space and nothing all at the same time. Everything and nothing. Okay, guys. So I'm going to actually say, Nathan K., you are going to be our winner today. You were extremely close. The answer I am going to type down in here was 450 seconds. And I'm going to go ahead and give closest answer to Nathan. If I can tag him. Oh, I didn't get close enough on that. Last time I didn't tag Mino because I'm bad at stuff. No, Nathan doesn't have to wear a shirt, Mino. He actually excluded from that. It's unnecessary. People in Florida, everybody in Florida needs to wear a shirt. No joke. That's fine. So we've got the winner there is Nathan K. And that's a pretty good segue. I'm going to talk a little bit about this Nathan K. who is hanging out over in our Discord chat today. He so kindly offered to let me play some music for you guys tonight that he did. Here, I'm going to go ahead and move over a little so I can get into my thing too. Thanks, honey. Ooh, I'm scooting around here. All right, so let me pull up everything so I can get it ready. I've got links somewhere in my stuff here. I am 100 times more organized than I was last week. And there's my cat. Chris is going to go attend to him. He's so loud. Eddie is a loud, crazy kitty. Eddie, meow kitty? No, he'll just jump on everything. Chris is going to hand him to me. Oh, we totally have a kitty. He came in the Amazon box today. That's not true, but I did take some pictures of the kitty in the Amazon box because I got a little inside joke going with Cat Weasel on Steemit. I forgot to invite him to come around here today. That's so funny. Well, let's see. I'll try. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk a little about Nathan here and get his song started. And while his song is playing for you guys, I hope it comes through a little. It looks like my connection's still a little poopy. And I really honestly don't know what else I could turn down or turn up at this point. But again, The actual recording will be good tomorrow, so you could always go back and watch that. Oh, I wasn't in the right chat. I was watching chat from the other things. Mino posted in the chat, Flat Earth Society has members around the globe. Oh my god, I love that so much. Okay, I'm breathing here. Oh, that was too good. Okay, now I'm unfocused because that was just too funny, Mino. Okay, so we're back to Nathan. So I will go look for, I should write a note that says look for Kitty. Look for Kitty while Nathan's on, or I'll forget. Because I did take the cutest little pictures of him in the box today when he came in. But Chris hopefully has given him something delicious that he went and got from him at the store. Because even when we don't have money to eat, we still have money for the cat and the dogs. Like their cookies and their kitty treats. Oh, I need some more kitty treats. Jeez, they're spoiled. Okay, so back to Nathan. I get off topic a little bit, you guys, as you can see, here on Mission Control Mondays on the SteemStar Network, if you're just tuning in, which I don't think you are because there's not very many people here. So yeah, that's where we are. We're on the SteemStar Network. All right, so here in just a second, I'm going to drop in the link for our next lovely Steemit musician. Yeah, that kind of works. Maybe not. It is Nathan K. He is relatively new to Steemit. I'm going to go ahead and drop that right now. The post that I am dropping is an old post. This is one that he suggested to use, and it was literally the most perfect one he could have actually given me, because I don't know if he knows anything about me, and it doesn't matter that he does or doesn't, because I'm, only kind of famous at this point. But I love story songs. They're like my thing, or also Chris's thing, my husband. And so I really like it when people tell stories and especially funny, and you really I feel like you get to know people that way. And then when you add the music in there too, it's super great. So I've listened to a couple of songs by him, and I did want to go ahead and do this one. It is a little long, but you're going to want to hear the whole thing, which again makes me a little sad because of the thing that's happening with the waves and it not coming in very well. I promise to make it better. And I'll probably have Nathan come back on again later just because he's at, ooh, yay, in the chat. Oh, you guys on the main chat, you don't get to see pictures in the widget. In real Discord chat now, there's some eye candy. Everybody, go to it. Go to it now. Nathan K, no shirt. I love it so much. All right, so I've got his link up there. I'm actually going to go to it real quick so that I can see what I'm talking about also. So I've got it all set up to go. Nathan joined Steemit a while ago. He's been doing, not super long ago, he's been going around with open mic. I have just recently, although that could be my bad, noticed his name always popping around in Helpy, which I've already talked about a little bit today. So here's another one of those super awesome, amazing guys. He is Australian, so regardless of the talent he may have, I might just be enamored with him because of his voice. I mean, I just it's just like a perfect sounding voice. I don't even know why. But I really like this story that he shared with me. So again, this is old. It's about a month old now, so don't upvote it. But I would suggest to go ahead and give him a follow and then go hit some of his newer things. You won't be disappointed. He's got a couple of other videos out right now. You can go listen to him. I think that you're going to really like it. So I am going to, without further ado, go in here and play this awesome song for you. That was super rhyme. Whoa, I'm amazing. Wow. So now we're just going to get right into it. I think the name of it, I have it somewhere. I think it's called the Lucky Guy song. He's titled it somewhere, Funny Story, Funky Didge, Beatbox, Lap, Still, Slide. He's really good at titling things. Really good at it. That's yeah. Okay, so in the chat, he just said Lucky Man Story. That's what I thought it was down there too. Awesome. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and slide over to that, and I'm going to look some pictures of my kitty, and then we'll come back. I really did want to invite people over to chat. I don't have powers to do that, so I don't know. So we're just going to keep going for now until I learn the ups and downs of all this stuff. Again, it's only my second week. But to be really honest, my heart rate isn't crazy like it was last time, so that's really good. All right, guys, so I'm going to actually click over to Nathan K with the Lucky Man Story. Pay attention. It's got a lesson. Or does it? maybe it doesn't. Meh.
Steemit! Open mic week 74. That's a good number. At Nathan K. Now for those that haven't heard me do the rundown of what I'm playing, with my right foot I'm playing a kick drum, with my left foot I'm playing a snare drum, with my right foot I'm also playing a ride cymbal and a slash cymbal. And here I've got a timber slide didge. It's like a modern adaptation of traditional Indigenous Australian instrument, the Aboriginal Australian. Okay. I play that with full respect to the Indigenous people of this land. I'm also playing this sexy instrument called the lap steel slide guitar. This one's called a via lap. And none of this is looped or pre-recorded. I'm playing all this simultaneously. So, I'm gonna tell you a little story. This is called the Lucky Man story. You see, several years ago I was in the United States of America. I was there with my ex-girlfriend. She's a beautiful, smoking hot black goddess. Gets a lot of attention wherever she goes, and she probably still does. We're walking down the street on this fine San Francisco day, and this guy comes up and he says, "Damn, she fine." And I'm like, "Yeah." We keep walking. Coming to another couple of guys, guy comes up and he goes, "Boy, you a lucky man." "Damn, he's a lucky man." "Yeah, boy, you a lucky man. Is your lady, she fine." And he said, "You're a lucky man. Ooh, lucky man. She gets lucky. I wanna be you a lucky man. Ooh, lucky. I mean no disrespect when damn your woman is fine." I'm like, yeah. Keep walking. Come to go the corner of the street. There's a guy, right? And he's doing a headstand on a beer can. Like you do in the street. Doing a headstand on a beer can. He's doing yoga and stuff like that. And I'm pretty impressed. So I'm getting some notes to put in his journal. And I'm thinking, if this guy says something, it's got to be a little bit more profound than what the other guys have been saying, right? So as we're walking past, I'm getting some notes to put in his jar, and he goes, "Boy, I mean no disrespect, but your lady, she fine. You a lucky man." He said, "You're a lucky man. Ooh, lucky man. She gets lucky. I wanna be lucky, lucky man. Ooh, lucky. I mean no disrespect, but damn your woman is." just guys. I had a couple of girls come up to me, and this girl comes right up to me, she's right in my face, and I'm like, and she's like, oh my God, where you from? I said, I'm from Australia. And she's like, where? Austria? And I'm like, no, I'm from Australia. For you Americans, Australia is very much like America, whatever it is. So, I'm like, I said it properly, Australia. She's like, down under. And I'm like, yeah, down under. She goes, girls, come over here. And she's looking me up and down. She looks at my girlfriend up and down. Turns to me and goes, boy, you a lucky man. And she said, you a lucky man. Ooh, lucky man. Did you get so lucky? I wanna be lucky. You a lucky man. Ooh, so lucky. I mean, no disrespect, but damn, your woman is fine now. You a lucky man. Oh, I'm so lucky. I wanna be lucky. Oh, lucky. Lucky man. Oh, lucky. I mean, no disrespect. But damn, your woman is Thanks for listening. I like telling little funny stories sometimes, and that one was entirely true. I only censored stuff, actually. I took stuff out. It got a little bit naughty. But thank you for listening. And it's over.
All right, you guys. That was it. I loved it so freaking much. You're like the best ever, Nathan. Seriously, I was at work for a couple of hours this afternoon for the nonprofit that I work for. It's Custom Performances Inc. Where we bring I don't even remember what the mission statement is now. We used to run a pretty good sized music festival. This year we're taking a break because we needed to get out of the hole. The last 5 years or so, our music festival just has been going down. It started about 18 years ago here when there were no music festivals, and now in Colorado, as you may have heard, there are a million music festivals all the dang time. So we went ahead and stopped that. In any case, I was at work today at CPI, and I was trying to do work and stuff, but all I could think about was Nathan K's song and my radio show tonight and how awesome it was. And when I listened to it last night for the first time, I was so excited that Chris got home from work, my husband, and the first thing I was like, I hugged him, I think, before I said it, but I was like, there's this guy on Steemit and he's so awesome. Do you know who he is? And he was like, no, I don't. And then we sat down and listened, and I had already listened to it, obviously, and Chris just loved it too. And then I showed it to my boss / working partner at the nonprofit. He's a musician also. He plays a million, mostly guitars, but all different kinds of things. And he teaches kids at the little charter school that we have here. He's the band teacher, which is not like band that you normally think of. They play whatever songs they want. The kids play guitar and bass and piano if they want, or they sing. But he also teaches things like violin lessons and stuff like that. So Tom, this guy, also super impressed with Nathan. So if you haven't checked him out already, if you're sitting in Discord right now and the feed was a little wavy, do not blame Nathan on this. It's totally my feed that's doing it. So go back and give a listen. That link is again up in the Discord chat, or you'll probably be able to find it in my post about it today or tomorrow when I do that. So, yeah. So I'm going to pop back in. I was just talking a little bit about that. Okay, so while that was happening, I also, at request of the Chatty Chat people, showed some pictures of my little kitties and things like that, so now they are appeased. I like that we've got a lot of animal lovers in here today. So, And then, okay, I'm scrolling back up here. Nathan shouted out the love for me in the chat. He says thanks for playing his song. But seriously, I feel like I was blessed because he gave me the song and I got to have like a little piece of his happiness and like watching it. And I'm sure you do it. I do it to my own videos too. Like you'll watch it and you see the joy, or maybe it's other things. But right now we talking about joy. So you'll like see the joy in your own video, and every time it'll just tickle you even more. And that's how I feel when I watch that video. I feel like you're laughing about the story and the things that are happening, and I just think it's great. So I feel like I've shilled you for a little bit now, but you definitely deserve it. And later, I'll probably, if I ever get my internet fixed up and keep this thing going for a little longer, I'd love to have you back on. We'll highlight you when we can actually hear the music. And we'll get you on here to chat up with me too, because that voice of yours, it's so fun. It's more fun than mine. I mean, I just sound like me. It's not super exciting or anything like that. All right. Oh, and also, Mino in the chat also said he was a little disappointed when he went in and he saw that Nathan was only playing like 5 instruments. Now, to be fair, in the post that I shared, he also said he's not trying to intimidate anybody, but when you good, you good. It's like that musical. If you got it, flaunt it. I mean, technically that was about TNA, but this is basically the same idea. You might as well use it. You can inspire somebody to also want to play the same thing. And actually, it particularly made me like didgeridoos. Where I live, everybody plays drums and didgeridoos because I live in like a weird kind of place where everybody's real hippie, or a lot of people live off grid. I still have electricity, obviously, and internet. People are born in teepees here. I go to sweat lodges. Like, we got a lot of fun, interesting things here. So there's a lot of didgeridoos. I feel like when you go to which I don't really do this, but we have Full Moon Drum Circle out in the forest every month. It's been a community event forever, and the only instruments that show up there are drums and didgeridoos, but technically it's a drum circle, so that seems fair to me. But still, that's really fun. And I can actually almost hear them when the drums are playing on full moon night. I wonder how many miles away are they? Like 3 maybe? Maybe a little more, because they're like way up in the trail in the mountains from my house. But the sound carries like a boss here. And so I always get to hear that's happening there. Oh, I keep being so bad at this stuff, thinking nobody's talking and not paying attention. Oh, Nathan says he plays all the instruments because the drummers keep stealing his girlfriends. That's a fact, Nathan. I remember back before I was, with Chris forever again. I dated musicians. I know about you people. Drummers are crazy. Did I ever date a drummer? I don't know if I'd call it dating. I really liked those lead guitar players. Drummers as a girlfriend. See, that's different. I was just thinking it for me. I'm now just reading through the things. I'll get better at this big too. Oh, Sim Girl. I knew you were in here. I saw you a little bit, girl. Hey, girl. Hey. Lead guitarists are drama queens. To be fair, Mino, you should know. And that's why I kind of love them. So I always had a good time with that. And then also, side hilarious funny note, after dating a lead guitar player, before Chris, my husband, who's an actor and just pretty much what he says on his thing, a Renaissance man, he's good at all the things. He's good at all of them. I dated a comedian for a while, like a stand-up comedian. So that's fun. That was like an interesting thing. I got to be the hot, I know I may not be as hot now, but I totally was. I got to be the hot arm candy for the funny stand-up comedian, and that was super fun for me, actually. Oh, yeah. It was good times. Got into things for free. Could do whatever I wanted. It was good. I liked that. I like to laugh, and it was always a fun time for me. Oh, goodness gracious. What am I talking about now? Okay, so Nathan's still around. That's what we were doing a second ago. We're here on Mission Control Mondays. For anybody that's new over here that's popped in. Oh, Soundwaves, you're in there too. I promise you guys, I will eventually get better at paying attention to chat. I've got another, I don't know why my internet's this bad. I doubled the internet. We might have to do it again. Because we were on really crappy internet last week. I don't even know how it streamed even a little bit. So if you're hearing me slightly better now, that's a plus still. So I have another cord coming so that I can turn on this other screen I have set next to me so I can actually move the chat over there so it's not half the time hidden so I can't see what the heck's going on. Oh, there it is. Oh, so I was back into checking out, see who's in chat. So it looks like we've got Mockingbird Sparrow. Again, love that name. Totally, for sure. Anka's in here too. She's been in here for a while. She's holding down the chat like a boss. Mockingbird's been a little quiet, but I assume it's because he can or can't hear me. We're just new and doesn't type much. Mino's in here. We've still got Nathan K, who I just highlighted with one of our Steemium musicians. We've got Adrau, ODRAU. Still don't know how to say that. Simgirl came in to join us finally, and Soundwave Pro. I can't even talk. Soundwave's Photon. So I did shout out to him at the beginning. He is our little space intro sound. I bet I could even play it for you right now and talk over it. We're going to see what happens. So this actually little piece of music that's playing underneath me as
X-ray
we
Delta One,
speak
this is
was
Mission
made by
Control.
yours truly, Soundwave's Photon. I didn't hear it, but I did it.
This is Mission Control Houston. At present time, the flight controllers in Mission Control are monitoring the countdown and the status of the crew, the launch vehicle, and the spacecraft.
And then we've also got Psycho Chica in here. I didn't even notice that she came in there because I had to scroll my chat down further to be able to see that. Again, I'm sorry, I'm learning. But hi, Psycho Chica. Oh, welcome to the party. Been having a little bit of trouble with our streaming. I think it's on my end again. But I can't find anybody to help, so we're just pretending as if it's no big deal. Yeah, Sim Girl. My husband is out of the room. I'm seriously like bending down so he can't hear me. I think he's building a fire, bless him. But I always blame Mercury in retrograde. Always. And he hates it. He hates it so much. But seriously, I looked that stuff up and it kind of makes sense to me. I mean, however, my question is Mercury in retrograde right now? Oh, that's so funny. It might not be actually in it. Mino, I keep stealing your internet. It's not helping me over here, so I guess I just put it in a box. Okay, I'm still scrolling up again. We've got some people in there. All right, so at least we're a little happier in here. So while we've got going, thanks again for bearing with me on this. It's 7:30. Okay, for me, that's mountain time here in the United States. If I do math in my head, that makes it 1:30 UTC time on Tuesday. And who knows what time it is for you, but it's at the half hour here on Mission Control Mondays with me, CarrieAllen, on the SteemStar Network. Hosted by Sir Cork, who's not even here hosting. So I can't get help because I don't know how to do stuff very good yet. But I'm going to get better at it. Yeah, Cope is doing a real good job at not being here, but in his defense, he might be over in MSP Waves because I think Rondon has a show on right now. But I kind of think it was just music. Like, I think he's just playing music over there, but I'm not sure. And to be fair to Rondon, I didn't want to go up against one of his shows, but I really wanted this time slot. And it was open on the SteemStar Network. I'm double handing it. I have like some nasty tasting coffee left in this hand, just a little bit, and then my water in the other hand. I just noticed it was both. Anka says I'm choppy again. Let me go see. Oh, I do see that. Let's see if I can turn something off that will help you. I'm going to go into my settings again before we play another game. And I'm going to see if I can fix a little bit of output. Okay, so my bit rate is low. Audio bit rate. Should I make it lower or higher? I don't know what that means. I'm going to write a note of where it was so that I can change it back if that happens. So I've got audio bit rate, and it's at 160 now, but I'm going to make it lower. I don't know if that's good or bad. Apply. Okay, so I changed that. I'm trying to see. Oh no. So for some reason when I lose the internet, the bot turns itself back on. And then it disconnects my stream. And so I think I'm back in right now, but it's coming in real low. So I'm paused here. It says that I'm on and I'm running. Yep, I'm back. I'm so sorry. So it looks like what happened is my internet, I think, and I don't know why. I'm so plugged in on Ethernet here. But, oh, back and lost again. So I'm trying to see what's happening. Okay, the bot is still off. When I lose the internet a little bit, it totally cuts me off and it turns the bot back on because it's losing my feed. That makes sense. It's like a backup. Totally makes sense. So that's a bummer. Oh, you guys are so lovely for hanging out with me for this long and bearing with me. I wish that some of us had some kind of magic finger button and they could just push the finger in the right place so that everything would come through clear and happy again. But it's just not. Oh, I just lost you completely again. Yeah. That's right, Soundwaves. Your intro is really good. I think it sounds baller. So I'm going to just probably take a copy of this whole chat and we'll send it over to Sir Cork and tell him that we just had this huge amount of trouble. And, you have no roll. No eardrums. Oh, there's Psycho Chica. Hi there. So again, hi Psycho Chica. I don't know if you know anything about OBS or what I should set my stuff on so it's better, but I don't know. So it's a little rough, but as I've been reminding everybody in here, I am recording it locally, so it's not going through the internet, so I'll be able to upload the video of everything tomorrow. Yes. Nothing is coming through. Okay, let's see if I'm still in here. Yeah, the bot's still off. I should still be on. I got my thing in here. I did that already. Oh lordy. Okay, so hear nothing now. I'm going to go back in and fix that other little setting that I did then, because I want it to be better. Okay, so I fixed that. Coming through. Everything is coming through a little poopy. So it's 7:34 here. You guys are great. Thank you for still, keep typing. It makes me sad in my soul to know that you can't hear me, but it's also really helpful so that later I can go through and try to figure out what I've done. Twitch not working at all. It could be something to do with Sir Cork. I'm going to try to tag him in here. He seems to be offline because I tried to tag him earlier and it didn't work. But I sent him a message a while ago, so I'm not sure what I can do. Oh, Soundwave says blow on your internet. That might actually work. Okay, so it looks like something's happening. Mina says I've never had internet with the right chakras. Word, bro. I feel like I've always just dealt with it, but now that I want to do this, I want to get it right and perfect. Fix your radio, man. I don't know where he is. I kind of hope he's okay because normally he's really good at getting back at me. For all I know, he's taking a nap because he has weird sleep pattern situations that normally happen. So if he's able to sleep, he's able to sleep. So I'm not too mad at him. I am sad that you can't really hear anything. Rondon's got his own show, so I can't ask that. Yeah, I don't think, Mino says in chat, I don't think he is here. Yeah, Sir Cork's been off. He was on probably like an hour before my show. We did a quick 2-minute test. Everything seemed to be running fine because I had to set up all these new things on OBS for the first time today. At least you guys are having fun in chat. Semi kind of listening to me. Yeah, and I don't think, and somebody else at Rondon, but he has another show over there, so it's my own fault for picking this time. But it's okay. We're just going to keep on going like nothing has happened. Okay, so I had this thing that I was supposed to do half an hour ago, and I totally forgot to do it because I didn't have a good enough note for me. I follow notes, and so if I don't look at my notes, then I totally forget everything, so that's kind of bad. Like, if you ask me to do something and I don't write it down, I probably won't do it. That came from a long time ago when I was really sick and almost dead, and then I had this bad fog, so I couldn't remember anything, so I had to write everything down, and I became the sticky post-it note queen. Because literally I had to have sticky notes everywhere so I could remember what my name was practically. It was pretty bad. But that kind of stuck. So I always like keeping notes and keeping track of things. And anyways, so it is catching up. I changed the audio thing again, Mino. I hope that it's trying to help. It's trying. Yay. I'm so excited. Thanks for staying. I don't mind if are you going and watching? It's totally fine if you're watching in another place. It might be better to go watch a live stream or something like that. I don't know. Psycho Chica said it's tech and no worries. I know last week was Last week was bad, but I had Sir Cork here kind of like trying to help me troubleshoot. This week, I'm in a new program that he knows, OBS, and last week it was a program I knew, so it was really hard to troubleshoot. So this week it would be good because I could just do what he tells me to do. I'm just not super familiar with it yet. I will spend this week familiarizing myself with all of the programs, so I'll know what to do to fix it from then on. Oh, did you guys move over? That's how it works better. I don't know how to move over people. So look at my face. Mino says, look at my face slip in. Oh, Lord. So yeah, if everybody can just come over into the show control booth, then you'll be able to actually hear me real time, and it'll probably hear me a little bit better. And Mino's doing it because he's already running a show. So that's exciting. Psycho Chica says the first time that they were doing a Steemit Talk podcast with a remote guest, the internet at the spot that they were on kept dropping out, and sometimes it took a while to realize they were talking to ourselves. Yeah, me too. That's the only thing. I'm like, I have my husband today. He's in the other room, so I'll talk to myself. Earlier, I was talking to myself, and he'd come in and be like, "You're talking to yourself." I'm like, "Yeah." Oh, the editing, yes. So I edited last week's, but not totally horrible. Mostly, I'm just putting in, because the streaming is so bad, I have the actual files for the music that I play, so I do change those to make sure that it's like perfectly in there. So I do all the editing, but that's exciting too. Yeah, it was good. Okay, so it's 7:39, you guys. Do we have a bunch of people in the control booth and then a few other people just hanging out over there? Can I move people? I don't even know how to do that. I can. I have the power. I'm moving people over into the control booth because that means you can hear me. And then the thing is, I won't be playing any more music the rest of the night. So the only thing that you can't hear when you're not in the control booth, unless I have it on this special thing, I'm really still trying to move everybody over. Look at my power! I feel so powerful just now. Oh my God, that was awesome. Ooh, I'm gonna have to calm down for a minute. Okay. Hi, Nathan. Yes, I didn't realize I had the power to do that. Now you guys are all actually hearing me real time because we're in the show control booth. For some reason, just because of how internet talk to each other, when people are in the listening room, there's about a 10-second lag. Sometimes, like with my internet, it could be up to 20 seconds at times, which is why I'm all trying to get everybody in this one, because I do got 20 minutes left. You guys have been bearing with me all night. I really, really appreciate that. You're making my nerves even less, so next week's show will be better, if assuming I can figure out all of this electric stuff that's happening and weird technical things. But we did. We came together and we took down the power. Yes, I love it. I got it. It's so good. All right, so it's 7:40. I keep saying my time. That's mountain time. It doesn't matter what time it is. There's 20 minutes left of this sexy little show that we've got going today. It's Mission Control Mondays with me, CarrieAllen, on the SteemStar Network. It's hosted by Sir Cork, who is AWOL at the moment, but that's okay. He's allowed to take a break now and then. So I am going to go ahead and we're going to do a couple more trivia questions. I had 4 laid out and I did 2. Now I got to figure out which one's the ones I haven't done yet. So since we can actually hear everybody real time, the game will be, and I forgot my thing. I'll do so much better after I get practiced at this. I've got so many things that I've wanted to do and have everything ready. Oh, I'm on the wrong page again. Okay, so I do want to do some trivia since we're all in the same room. It'll be super duper great. I've got 2 questions. The first one is a sports question, but it should be guessable even if you don't know sports. And although there is one correct right answer, I might take a second one because we're just going to see about that. All right, since we're hearing me real time, I'm going to go ahead and pop this into chat at the same time that I say it. Today's night's wherever it is in the world that you are, you're getting close. Yeah, just start guessing games. What sports has players executing snap, slap, wrist, and backhand shots? What sport has players executing snap, slap, wrist, and backhand shots? All right, I think I've got an answer in here already. Woo, woo. Sorry, I thought. Okay, Psycho Chica. We've got Psycho Chica with hockey. Technically, the answer was ice hockey, but I'm going to take hockey because that's good. I would have guessed table tennis, but yeah, it makes more sense that the slappy things are like that. So we've got the answer was, man, I can't even, it was ice hockey. And we're going to say our winner is Psycho Chica. Where'd you go, dear? Can I not spell your name good? Nope, I couldn't. It's S-I? Lord, where'd you go? See how I start talking weird sometimes? Oh, it's S-Y. I thought that's what it was in the first place. There you are. All right, so I popped that in there so that I can scroll back up and make sure that I get the announcement things correct. Amundo, too. All right, we totally do need the Septibot bot in here. He's the best bot. We'll ask, Cork will have to do that when he gets back and we find him. We just have to invite him over here, but I'm pretty sure since Cork is in charge, he'll have to be the one that does that for us. All right, so we've got one more trivia question. And then we're going to do another little thing. I feel a little bad because I didn't get to my weird news tonight because I was doing a lot of worrying about you guys not hearing me. But I can save the weird news. I kind of always want to do two, but I just didn't get to it. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, we're going to have to bribe Sir Cork with some dank memes. It's very, 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 very true. That'll help him. I'm sure it'll be fine. I think it's really just a matter of him assuming my awesomeness, which is a very safe assumption, to be fair. But I am super new to all this. He just calls me like a YouTube star sometimes because I'm okay at editing videos and I've been doing it for like 4 months. So it's not super, I'm not super good at it. All right. So we're going to do another trivia question for all you guys hanging out with me right there. I got to find it so I can get it all ready for you. Oh, this one's fun. This one actually, this is under the entertainment category. I'm pretty sure everybody's going to know the answer to this question. It's going to be the matter of who can type the fastest. So at least we're all in the same place right now. I want to make sure nobody else. Oh, Art Mess. You're in, bro. Hey, Art Mess. I just pulled you into the show control booth. We're all hearing real time in here. We're playing games. It makes it a little more fair on everybody. Plus, my internet connection has been kind of poopy this evening. So we're doing our final, probably, trivia question for the night. What did Hannibal Lecter say French people taste like? What did Hannibal Lecter say French people taste like? I even wrote it twice in the chat for you, so you could read it twice. All right, we're coming up. We've got no... Dude, it would be so funny if a foie gras. The answers coming into chat are, okay, weird. Nobody thinks people taste like elephant tusk. That's just tusky. Escargot, that's a good guess. We don't have it yet. All right, so Hannibal Lecter, I really thought people would guess this. I couldn't remember, but I would have guessed something that I would have probably went ahead and gotten right. Ooh, we've got some fun answers coming in here. Ooh, and some not so fun. So far, the answer is not popped into chat. We are still looking for the correct answer. There are other foods that it could taste like. Hannibal Lecter, what did he say that French people tasted like? Oh, we finally got a winner. We've got a winner, although feet is funny. The answer is chicken. Scuzzy is our winner tonight. That is hilarious to me. At Scuzz. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? There you are. Yeah! Congratulations, Scuzzy. The answer is chicken. Yeah, that's what I thought. Everything tastes like chicken, so I thought everyone would have guessed that. And I thought it was going to be an easy one, but then because that's the answer, yeah, I guess the person that wrote the script for Hannibal Lecter wasn't feeling particularly creative that day. Oh, that's so funny. All right, you guys, so we just did a couple more trivia questions where I'm giving stuff away. I might do one more before we end up. We've got about 14 minutes left on Mission Control Monday. We've been having some technical difficulties. I've moved everybody listening into the show control booth, so at least you can hear me clearly, I think, through Discord. I will promise that I will do my best to get our technical stuff back up, and that'll also mean that I'll be covering more things like weird news that I normally would want to cover and didn't really get a whole bunch into today. So what I want to do right now is normally I had it planned for my halfway humor time. So about an hour into my show, I had a plan to tell you guys a joke. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you that joke right now. I did not write this joke. I don't really write jokes. In fact, I'm going to read this joke to you because I'm not really good at remembering jokes in a good enough way to where I can get to the punchline without me laughing and then you just being confused that I was saying something to you. So, we're going to listen. I do hope, I mean, this is kind of an old school joke. It makes me think like my grandpa would tell me, but it's a blonde joke, y'all. So bear with me. It made me giggle out loud just because of the wordplay and stuff. The answer is cake. It's true. Dude, I always get distracted. Ooh, I could maybe do it in a Russian accent. I could try. Or since I have Nathan's accent in my head, I could try to do it in an Australian one, but then he'll just laugh at me. Plus I'm reading, so it might be even worse. Dude, but I explained on my first Mission Control Monday last week that sometimes I just literally go into weird accents, like out of nowhere. And I have training, so I spent a good chunk of college learning different accents, like spending huge amounts of time learning very specifically how to do different accents. And I was in several places where I could do those accents, and I really learned them at that time. But that was like 10 years ago, and so now all of them are like, woo, inside there all at the same time. So who knows what's going to come out, you guys? Who knows? So I'm going to go pop back into chat. I could try half Russian and half Mandarin, yes. That would be interesting. I could try to do it. Nathan says, crikey, I should go for it. So that was the thing about the classes that I took too. That's how we really learned how to do accents in college. As we took words, like for the New York accent, everybody would have to be like coffee talk, because it was like the same words that you would hear over and over, and then my teacher would give us those words, and that's what we'd learn. So like for Australian, it'd be crikey, because we already have the word crikey in our head and we know how it sounds. And so then it starts to make us, so we could kind of almost talk like, now I'm going to try to do, but I can't. See, it's probably going to turn into British. Yeah, it's going to be really bad. Oh, okay, so I'm going to read this joke. All right, so it's halfway through the show, which is a lie. The show actually is over in 11 minutes, and I'm sad because I love you and I will miss you. But here we go. A blonde, and I'm going to try to do accents, but I can't promise what it is or what it is. I'm just going to say that it's not what I normally sound like. So, nanner. All right. A blonde, okay, it might not come out at all. A blonde and a redhead have a ranch. They've just lost their bull. The women need to buy another, but only have $500. The redhead tells the blonde, I will go to the market to see if I can find one for under that amount. If I can, I'll send you a telegram. She goes to the market and finds one for $4.99. Having only $1 left, she goes to the telegraph office and finds out that it costs $1 per word. She's stumped on how to tell the blonde to bring the truck and trailer. Finally, she tells the telegraph operator to send the word comfortable. Skeptical, the operator asks, well, how will she know to come with the trailer with just that one word? The redhead replies, she's a blonde, so she'll read it real slow. Come for to bull. Ba-dum-ching! Also, I was going to play a laugh track because I downloaded one and I have no idea where I put it. So we're just going to appreciate that you did it. Can I repeat it? Yeah? Comfortable. I thought that was super funny, regardless of if it was a blonde joke or not, and it made me laugh. So I thought it was pretty good. That's my joke. That was for my halfway humor, which I totally missed an hour away in the show today. So that's my bad. See, I do have all these plans for this. It's just a matter of me getting all my crap together. You should have seen me before this. I was a hot mess. And next week may be worse or better. It's hard to say because Hubs won't be home because he works alternating weeks. So I just don't know what I'm going to do about anything like that. So yeah, I got my joke in. I'm so excited about that. I'm trying to find my other thing that I'm looking at here. So, I was going to do that, but I'm just going to leave some of this stuff out of here. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it all out. So, you guys, we only have 8 minutes left. I might do another little fun, since we're all in the thing and we can hear each other, another trivia question, because I like to give away 5 SBD, and it looks like I've got 4 winners for today already, so we'll probably do another one in just a second. But I do want to say that thank you again so much for my second annual, forever, till the end of time on Tuesdays. Not annual, weekly. Yeah, weekly. So my show on SteemStar Network, it's right here. Mission Control Mondays with me, CarrieAllen. And the actual time is Tuesdays, 12 a.m. UTC for all you people that are, not living in the same time zone I am, which is pretty much everybody. I actually think like maybe sound waves is maybe in my same one, but I can't honestly remember or not, if that's the truth. All right, so everybody is hearing me pretty well. Ooh, I love pictures of space. I'm so scrolling through again. Okay, good to know. Nathan says, great show. Thank you. I'm so glad that you came and that your music blessed me today. It's been so wonderful. He says it's 11 a.m. over in Australia Eastern Time. Actually, I'm going to write that down because I didn't know where you were located, but now I do know. So now I'll be so much better at stalking you. Yay. How great. Yeah, what year is it? Oh, yeah, Friday. It's 11 a.m. Eastern Friday. You fart head. I just now saw that. Oh, and wherever Art is, it's 9 p.m. Okay, so you're one over from me. So it looks like Art is in Eastern. Sweet. All right, so a few more minutes here. Actually, while I got you guys going in here, there are several things I did not do today. I am going to do a little quick thank you again to Soundwaves Photon. He is the one that did my intro music, and I played it a little bit ago too. It sounds really cool. He dropped the beat for me and made it sound all cool with some other cool stuff. And also another shout out to Nathan K, who allowed me to play his sweet song, the Lucky Man song, or the Lucky Guy song. Yes, link for that too. You should go visit him, find him. He's Nathan K. Matches his little namey poo in here, no space. Everything else is good. Go check him out, you'll love that. I also played a song from Yidneth earlier. It's super late where she is. She went to sleep about 3 o'clock this morning for her, but she was able to hang out in chat today. I also played a song by my husband, Chris Roberts, because we were talking about Facebook and how there's currently a delete Facebook hashtag going around for numerous reasons. We feel like we're being shadow banned because of being on Steemit here. And so he played a little song called There's Nothing Good on Facebook Anymore. Because Facebook did used to be full of kittens and happy things. And it just isn't anymore. It just isn't. No, not 3 p.m. It's Scuzzy asked 3 p.m. is late. No, it's 3 a.m. for her. My show starts at 2 a.m. for her. And she made it about an hour before Yidneth passed out and fell asleep. So yeah, that's true. Scuzzy wakes up at 3 p.m. I feel that, bro. I feel it. So I picked a random... I don't want to pick that color. I want to pick... Alright, so again, I'm using my Trivial Pursuit cards today. And I'm just going to pick another random... Oh, okay. I actually like to look at the answers and then pick the question. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I might not write this into the chat since you guys are all hearing me pretty well, I think, in here right now. It's 7:55 my time, 5 more minutes of Mission Control Mondays here on the SteemStar Network, and we're going to do one more trivia question because I need to give away one more SBD. I need to do it, or I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. Here is my question. I bet someone will get this too because you're musicians. It's an entertainment. It's a pink card. Entertainment. All right, so what was the name of David Bowie's extraterrestrial glam rock alter ego? If no one gets it, I'll type it into the chat, but I totally didn't have this one prepared. Oh, I knew somebody would get it super fast, like power. All right, so Scuzzy, Ziggy is correct, but I am going to give this one to Nathan K. Ziggy Stardust is the exact answer I was looking for. Ziggy Stardust, the exact answer. I'm going to type that in here so I don't forget to give it to you at Nathan. Because I'm just going to scroll up. And that way I can check out and make sure I got everybody. Actually, I'm going to do that right now. So we've got Nathan. Okay, well, I'll just do it later. We only got a few more minutes together. Maybe just get... Yes, so full disclosure also on that. I randomly chose this question out of a little box, and me and the Hubs are doing a parody cover of that song for my show because parodies are legal, so that's cool. Oh, not Major Tom, I lied. We're doing David Bowie, we're doing his space song because we're awesome like that. It's gonna be super fun. What's wrong with your emojis? Anka, do you not have power of emoji right now? I'm so confused and sad for you. Oh, SteemStar needs set up. Okay, so when I find Sir Cork, I'll let him know that none of the roles have been set up. I didn't know that I even had the role that I had. Oh, I do have host role. I see. And then I'll go through later and see if I can set everybody else up. So that'll be really good. That'll be a really good thing. We'll fix it right up. Oh my goodness. So this is the last few minutes, you guys. Again, and Mino would like a specific new role created for him. Do you want it to be called topless? No, you like shirts. Shirts are good for you, bad for Nathan. No t-shirts. Mino guide. No t-shirts for anyone. No t-shirts is your rule? Straw skirts. Okay, so Psycho Chica, I'm sure that you were here earlier. What did he call those skirts earlier? I can't even remember, Mino, but it was the winner. You were the winner of that. So it looks like there's only 2 more minutes here on Mission Control Mondays on the SteemStar Network. I've had a really good time with you guys tonight. I appreciate everybody that's been here. I'm going to go ahead and give a shout out to everybody that's hanging out with me still right now as we speak in the show control booth. We've got Anka Polo, I think. Art Mess came in a little late, but he's joining us here at the end. We've got Mockingbird Sparrow's also here. Mino, Nathan K, of course. Audro, I'm not sure how to say that. Scuzzy, one of our prize winners. Sim Girl's also in the house. Soundwaves Photon, making that sweet, sweet opening music for me. And Psycho Chica. You guys, I have had so much fun tonight. And again, I promise to do my best this week to figure out what the heck is wrong with everything and get it all fixed up for you. But until next time, I love you. And I miss you, and I will get this post out tomorrow, and I'll pay everybody that won tonight. I'm totally good for it. Trust me. Trust me. It's true. All right, so I think that's it. I'm going to go out with my space intro wave sound again and my mission control. Hopefully that's going to be coming up playing right now.
X-ray Delta 1, this is
Again, this is
Mission
by
Control.
Soundwaves Photon. This is CarrieAllen with Mission Control on the SteemStar Network. Tuesdays, 12 AM UTC,
This
every
is Mission
Tuesday
Control
from now on.
Houston.